Petrus Ritus, back on track, everybody. Today we're gonna do something special. We're gonna do our Drottninggatan podcast, first time ever in English for our English audience. So please listen the fuck up, you fucking cunts. We got a special guest here today. We got Keith Bickle. How are you?
My back's fucked, mate.
Your back is fucked?
Yep.
What happened with it?
Oh, I injured it when I was 20 years old. It comes and goes, but it's fucked.
So how did you injure it?
When I was doing some roofing.
Yeah. Not roofies. Roofing, you mean building like a roof?
Yeah.
Took some roofies and it fucked my back up. And we also got Peter here today. And this will be one of the most exciting things on this episode is going to be how Peter is going to pronounce the words in English. Do you speak English?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
A lot?
A little.
Often?
Once a week, maybe twice.
Why?
Because I do a lot of gaming.
Okay. So you're playing Discord or something like that.
Exactly.
So nice. So yeah, you hurt your back in your 20s and you never got any help with it? Because I saw you when you came to the tattoo convention that we had. It looked like you got really hurt your back.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain, mate. That's how it is.
Yeah.
But there's nothing they can do about it. So, anyway, come on, let's talk about tattoos.
Tattoos, yeah, of course we're going to talk about tattoos. You were the first... were you the first tattoo artist in Karlstad?
Yep, me and Tommy.
You and Tommy.
We opened the first tattoo studio.
When was this?
I don't know, it must be 30 years ago at least. Yeah, it must be.
I started working with you, there's got to be 15 years ago.
Yeah, well then it's definitely 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But did you do any tattoos before Sweden?
Yep, I started tattooing when I was 20 years old. I had to choose between my roofing company and a tattoo shop. And I chose the tattoo shop and yeah, that seems to have worked out pretty good for me. So, yeah.
So how was it at the start when you did the tattoo thing? Is it like today or was it more competitive?
No, when I opened my first tattoo shop in South East London, in sunny Peckham, there was only 1, 2, 3. There was only 4 people in South East London, so we had lots and lots of customers. And yeah.
What were you doing? Like old school flash or
old school flash mostly, and then I got into doing some Japanese work because I got lots of books and studied it, and yeah.
Was it like bookings or only drop-in?
No, drop-ins.
Only drop-in?
Yeah, the only bookings I took were Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
And that was from 10 o'clock till 12 o'clock. And then I used to go up to the pub and have a fucking beer.
And how many drop-ins could you do in one day?
Me and Fordy one day, we did 36.
Together or each?
No, together. And 2 of mine were 1 hour big custom pieces. And so 2 of them took 2 hours. And we earned a lot of money back then.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the studio?
Fantasy Tattoo.
Fantasy Tattoo. I never heard that.
No?
Never.
And it's shut down now, apparently. Fordy, the guy that bought it off of me. Well, he didn't actually fucking buy it. Because I said to him, look, I'm going to move to Sweden full time now. I don't want the London shop anymore. I said, if you give me X amount of money, it's yours. And he went, yeah, but I'm paying for my own customers then. I said, no, mate, you're paying for the company. And it was well established. And, yeah, he said, no. And I said, well, all right, then work another 1.5 years for me. He ended up paying me double what I asked him. Fucking lunatic. Anyway, yeah, that's how it was.
But how did you enter the industry?
A guy called Tony Bennett on the Isle of Wight, he's dead now as well. We used to take the motorcycles over to the Isle of Wight every Easter and every Red Day. And I used to get tattooed by him. And I said to him, like, because I got a tattoo machine from a pikey. And it was a veterinarian machine. It was for tattooing dogs in the ears and horses and things like that. And I said to him, I'm going to buy some stuff from Tony Links, because he used to advertise in biker magazines. English guy, but his stuff was actually shit, which I found out. And Tony said, look, I'll teach you. And yeah, I'm still using the same outliner that I got off of him, my very first machine.
Do you?
Yep.
You gotta show me. I've probably seen it a couple of times.
Yeah, you've seen it. I
still got the one I got from you, the Setsi machine. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I really love that one. Jesus. I don't using it though, but it's in there. I really like it.
Okay. Yep.
And how long were you an apprentice? For what's his name again?
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett.
It was about a year, to be honest. But you know, I could draw. So, and back then, most tattooists, they couldn't draw. They could put a good tattoo on, but they couldn't actually sit and draw the tattoos. So, yeah, that's how it was.
Did you do any other kind of art before tattooing?
No, just drawing.
Except drawing.
No, I mean, that was the only thing I was good at school at.
Yeah, I remember your mad Uncle John. He showed me pictures. You drew like, I think it was some kind of, what do you call it, badhus? Bathhouse? So swim house. And yeah, it was...
Mad Uncle Tom.
Mad Uncle John.
John.
Yeah, he was fucking mad.
He came to Sweden once.
He came to Sweden a few times.
But especially this time, I remember he was talking about doing some yoga.
Yep.
And I told him, yeah, you can go with my mom. She's doing yoga. Mm-hmm. And then was like one day left, and my mother said, I can't go with him. I don't know any English. So I'm, oh, fuck it. I'll go do some yoga with you. And we did. Mm-hmm. I thought yoga was like easy. That was, Jesus, it was painful. Mm-hmm. Standing there sweaty and stretching with him. And
so Mad Uncle John and Mona do yoga.
Exactly.
And yeah, the mad uncle, his wife died, and they'd been together since they was like, he was 16 and she was 15. And she died, and he was quite depressed, and I brought him over here. And yeah, he wanted a tattoo made. And so he had one tattoo, and then he wanted his ear pierced. So he got his ear pierced, and he got on with all the tattoo people. He got along with everybody. You know, he's a very social guy. And he got a flight back to London, and he was on a bus, and there was a couple of I think they were Polish people or something, and they had sleeves, and he started to pick up the you know what a sleeve is and all that, and he went up on the bus and said, "Oh, nice sleeves." "Oh, thank you." They went, "Oh," and then he said, "My nephew is a tattoo artist." "Oh yeah, where's he work?" "Oh, he works in Sweden now, but he had a shop in London, but he works in Sweden now." And I said, "Oh, what's his name?" He said, "Oh, Bix." I went, "Oh, Bix, yeah, we know him." And he was quite amazed by that in the middle of fucking London, you know. Oh, yeah, that freaked him out.
But they knew you from tattooing or from your bikini, the tattoo supply you did?
No, from tattooing.
Oh, okay.
And probably from selling machines, because I had the company in Sweden when the Chinkies started producing stuff. Yeah, so we used to sell a lot of stuff to lots of different places. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I worked with one of your mates when I did scaffolding. He was
Gary
Skinner, right?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. He was Also a lunatic, though.
I ain't no fucking lunatic.
He was also.
He was.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of them are.
Not a good Jesus, yeah.
So how did you choose Sweden?
I was breaking up with my missus, and I had a letter come from Tommy, like, can you come over here and because he knew Magoo, and he wrote me a letter because that's how he used to do it in them days. Can you come over and teach me? And he had a lot of the Tony Lynx equipment, and it was fucking rubbish. All his machines were not in tune, and he, yeah. And I was tattooing out of his flat in Herhagen, and I tattooed a lot of skinheads and a lot of bikers that went on to become a very well-known club. And yeah, and I could see the business over here. So I said to him, look, we set up a shop. And he set it up in fucking Nostrand. I said, look, we need a shop in the middle of Karlstad. And yeah, we moved the shop to Herhagen. And yeah, it went well for many years.
But did you open in Norrstrand before you moved it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How long?
About 6 months, 1 year. And then I got divorced from my missus in England, and I met another lady, and a Swedish lady, and yeah, that was about it. I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll come and live in Sweden then. And like I said, I kept the English tattoo shop going, and also I had Jack Ringo's old shop that was in Woolwich. He was another classic old tattoo artist. And yeah,
I got one on my back of the arm here from Jack Ringo,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah, I
also
think you
got
mentioned him.
I got one eagle on the leg from Jack Ringo.
that's right. How'd you put this up a bit? Because this is hurting my back.
Oh, okay, wait, I'll fix it. You can prata det, Petrus.
He's an engineer. He do it. So how many studios have you had in Karlstad?
How many?
Studios? Shops? I thought they were only exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had 3 others.
Yeah. But I had Skin Deep Tattoo.
Oh, you were the skin deep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we opened it, and then we had Skin Deep 2 in Christianham. Where
How the fuck can I don't know that. You have
maybe
Skin Deep
it's
too?
not. Yeah, maybe,
Yeah, I was,
maybe it's not there now. But
I've never heard it actually.
yeah, Rebecca worked there for a long time, and also what's that silly fucker's name? Anyway, some other guy, and then we used to open in the summertime. We used to open in Kungsham and Ilversum. Is it? No, that's where's Ilversum? Is that on the coast?
Say again. Oh,
Kungsham.
yeah,
Kungshamn.
that's Gothenburg, I believe.
Yeah, just outside Gothenburg, and then further up towards the Norwegian border.
Like Strömstad, Smögen.
Yeah, that's it. And we had, it was just for the summer, and we had to pay the whole year's rent, but it was cheap back then.
how much for the whole year?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. But yeah, I had Ippy working there, and then some guest artists from England, and a guest artist that I met in America. And he came over, worked in England, then come over, worked in Sweden, and he was from Australia. It was guest artists from everywhere.
So how come you left it? How come you left the business?
I'd had enough of it.
Enough of it.
Yeah, 37 years I tattooed, and used to get these silly fucking customers coming in the shop because it was always people that lived on the edge of society. You know, it's not like now, and it's everybody that wants a tattoo. And yeah, I had a couple of silly customers. He remember one. I was in America, and he called me up in America. He said, "Oh, I've got to do a refill for you." Okay, what's that? He said, "I've got to fill in some red behind an eagle." okay. He said, the thing was, it was like a perfect circle. And I know you're not good at circles. And what it was, I had a girl come in. It was her first design, her first tattoo. She wanted a certain design, and where I had the museum here, the tattoo museum, I had copies of it. It was from a Danish tattoo artist. And I bought the design in, and oh yeah, it's exactly it. And I stuck it on her. I said, oh, we'll just put it here. And she said, no, I want it right here. And her first one, she wanted it moved a centimetre. And I said, look, I can't tattoo because she had a mosquito bite on her leg. And I said, I can't tattoo over that. You know, she'd been picking it, and no, that's all right, this is where I want it. And he had to fill in the fucking red for me, like a perfect little circle. You remember that?
Actually don't.
Don't you?
No.
Yeah, I was going out with Belinda at the time.
Oh, I don't know. It's been so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories. And then I had another silly prat coming. And
I'm a silly prat.
Yeah, and again, it was an eagle on the leg. And I said, what's the matter? Because, of course, we did free refills.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, this needs refilling. I went, I'm looking down here. I went, where does that need refilling? She put her leg up on the chair or something, stretched her skin, and she went, just there, the outlines don't quite make. I went, you fucking what? I put a 3-needle outliner in and just went, bzz, are you happy now? She went, yep, that's perfect now. And I thought, I've had enough of these people.
Yeah. Did you do it with the machine or just a needle?
No, I did it with a machine.
Okay. I did a refill once. I had a girl, that was also exclusive. She came with this China sign on her leg and said, this needs a refill. Can you show it to me? And then I took my tissue, just wet paper, and now it's filled for you. And it was perfect.
Yeah. And in the old days in Skin Deep, when the tribal came out, because I had contacts in America, and I was getting lots of tribal flash, and nobody wanted it at first. But this, you know, Swedes, it takes you lot about a year to get used to the new fashion.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everybody was wanting tribals, especially when that Dusk Till Dawn film came out.
Oh.
And some of them just wanted a little bit up the neck.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You know? And I'm like, yeah, all right, sit down. But some of them had full sleeves of tribal. And I would tell them, I don't know, 3,000 kroner or 5,000 or whatever it was back then. And they'd come back like 6 months later, and I couldn't remember what I told them. So what I did, I actually used to tattoo in the tribal like 3,000 left. And it was that exclusive. The guy come in, and he must have been away, maybe in prison or working away for a few years. And he said, yeah, I want this tribal filled in. And I looked at it, and he's got this 3,000 tattooed in it. and I said to him, you know, this was years ago, mate. I said, it's going to cost you more now. He was like, yeah, all right, okay. So, yeah, but that was quite funny to see 3,000 kroner written in it.
Did you enjoy doing the tribals?
It didn't bother me, you know. But I knew how to put black in, so it just didn't bother me, you know. Tommy never did fuck all like that. Yeah, he just wanted to do little ones on young girls. So, yeah.
Yeah, the tramp stamps, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But how was the response when you came to Sweden? Was it like fully booked immediately? Or and how many times did you visit over before you decided to open a Skin Deep?
Oh, 2 times.
Oh, okay.
And I saw
that was really good.
Yeah. It was good, yeah.
Especially, I guess, because you were a biker and a lot of bikers.
Yep. And a lot of skinheads and a lot of punks come in. And, yeah, we was never quiet. Never. Sometimes, like the day before Midsummer, for example, it would be quiet. And on one of them days, I said to Tommy, I'm fucking bored. I said, I'm going to tattoo my cock. And he went, nah. I went, yeah. And I've got 2 Celtic dogs tattooed down my cock.
On the side?
Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, show the camera, right?
Exactly.
No.
And
You got your whole cock covered?
no, it's just the sides and underneath, because when I was younger, I could get like a proper stiff on. Yeah. And it used to say trouble, because it always got me in trouble.
And you did it on yourself?
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell. With a coil machine.
Yeah, it's no problem, mate. As long as you handle the machine properly, it doesn't hurt.
So when you opened Skin Deep then, was it only you and Tommy?
Yeah. I used to bring English guest artists over. And, we would split the money 3 ways. And one time I come over with Stevie Willits, and he's the guy that taught Sid how to tattoo many, many years ago in Thailand. And, we earned a lot of money back then in one day.
I guess.
And, and Tommy, being a Swede, he never wanted to get his belly up at the bar. So we'd all go out for a meal afterwards, and, he didn't do any tattooing in them days because it was just the 2 of us. He was just getting all the transfers ready and the colour ready and putting it on the arm of the customer or wherever it was going. And we still split the money 3 ways. And I thought he could have just paid the meal, or at least got his belly up the bar and got a bloody drink in. But
what do you mean get his belly up to the bar?
Like go up to the bar, get your belly up the bar and buy a drink.
Oh, okay, you pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know. You tightwad fucker.
I remember when it was my turn, when we were in England, we were at the pub. It was my turn to go buy beer for everyone.
Yep.
And I was asking people, what do you want? Yeah, I want a beer. And then Alan Gilby, that's his name. I said, what do you want? He said, I want an otter. You what? I want an otter. You want a water? Do you want a water? Yeah, an otter. So I'm like, oh, you want a water? Oh, I just go get him a water then. So I'm bringing all of them beers, and then I give him his water. And he's like, what the fuck? You fucking cunt. Why the fuck are you bring me a water? Because you said water. No, I said an otter. What the fuck is that then? Then he said an otter. That was the name of the beer.
The animal otter.
Yeah, I really looked like a cunt. Everyone got the beer and you gotta sober up, you piece of shit.
Yeah, we had some good times in England, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I can imagine the climate is different. When it comes to the customers back in Southeast England compared to here, yeah, I can believe that it's much, rougher clientele in Southeast London.
Yeah, it used to be.
It
used to be, but I could see that was changing as well.
Yeah, because all the movies you see when it comes to gangsters, bikers, everything outplays in Southeast London. Yeah.
And, But like I say, I could see that was changing and all, and I couldn't be bothered to go back to England all the time. The kids were grown up enough to fly over to Sweden on their own. So, that was it. I just got rid of the shop.
But how was it to grow up in Southeast London?
Fucking rough, mate. It was. When I went to school, I went to the secondary school, the first one, because in the junior school that you go to till you're like 11 years old or something, there was an older kid and he had been picking on my brother. And in them days, they used to have the big coal boilers, that burns the black coal. And my brother was crying, and I went round, I got a lump of coal and I fucking smashed it over this guy's head. So none of the local schools would take me. So I had to go to school in Peckham, which was about an hour's an hour on the bus every morning. And it was about 75% black people. And then out of the other percentage, it was like white people, gypsies, Indians, Turkish. They caused a lot of trouble. And I got kicked out of that school eventually for fighting. And then I went to Catford Boys. It was a bit better and a lot closer to home. And but I'd had enough of school. The only classes I enjoyed was art class. And they ended up letting me go to art class. And 15 and a half years old, I left school. No exams, nothing. And, I was jumping off a bus, and I had to have a school uniform in that school. And I was jumping off a bus, and one of my father's mates, he pulled up in a car behind. He went, "Baby, where are you going?" I said, "Oh, the teachers are on strike today, so I'm just mooching around a bit." He went, "No, they're not." He said, "You're joking me. Come on, you can come to work with me." And that's how come I started in the building business. And I said to Chris, the owner of the company, he come to me at the end of the week and he said, "Listen, we need a boy on the job." He said, "I can offer you £38 a week," which was quite good money. And there was a couple of other renovation jobs going on just down the street. And I said, "Oh, Chris," I said, I went up and chatted with him, and they said, "We'll give you £42 a week." He went, "All right, I'll give you £42 a week." And I went, "Oh, great." And then when he left, John said to me, "When did you go up the street and ask?" I said, "I didn't, but I got £4 a week more, didn't I?" So, yeah. So that's how come I started in the building business. And, it was a good time. It was.
Yeah, when I hear Southeast London, I immediately think of Peaky Blinders. Yeah, that's what I think of.
They're fucking Northerners, mate.
They're Northerners?
They're not from Southeast London.
No, legend.
But that used to be real.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, there was a real gang called Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, but that's wrong. I need to see Legends with Tom Hardy. Let's see where he was playing a famous boxer.
This guy who was Thompson.
Maybe.
Wasn't that the boxer who puts himself in like oil in the cell, so the guards couldn't grab him?
I don't know. I think
it's Thompson or something.
It's Tom Hardy. They played a couple of gangsters from I believe Southeast London. Let's see what the name was.
Fucking Southeast London.
Ronnie and Reggie Cray.
Yeah,
the Cray brothers.
Yeah, but they were from North London.
Oh.
South London, we had the Richardsons.
The Richardsons, okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of gangsters come from Southeast, it seems like.
A lot of gangsters come from London.
Yeah. A lot of gangsters from London, yeah. But you were never into like football or anything like that?
Yep, I'm a Millwall supporter.
Millwall?
Yeah. And I followed them right up until I opened my first tattoo shop. And that was when I was 20, 21 maybe. And, we worked Saturdays. So I couldn't go to the football.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I guess.
Probably. Yeah, we had a few little rough and tough skirmishes with different clubs.
Yeah, you talked about some Millwall brick.
Yeah. I first went there, I was about 12 years old, because we didn't live far from Reading. And went to the football, and Leeds were playing Millwall. And the police had separated us across the street, and all of a sudden I saw a Millwall guy run up and hit this Leeds guy over the head, and the guy went straight down. And I was like, what the fuck, he must have had an iron bar in there or something. Well then, of course, as I got older, I learned how to make a Millwall brick. And you get a newspaper, And it's best to get like a business one that's longer.
Yeah.
And you roll it up, you bend it in half, and seriously, it fucking hurts. It's a proper weapon.
Millwall break.
Did you ever get one in your head?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, we all seen Green Street Hooligans.
What's Green Street Hooligans?
It's about firms in England.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Millwall is basically the bad one. Yeah, the evil one.
Yeah. Can you hear someone knocking on the door with these on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's supposed to come?
A silly Lars.
Yeah,
Meant to
okay.
bring the ring.
Oh, I can text him so he can call me. That's better.
An earring.
It's for me dick, man.
Yeah, it was funny. He said the other day, can you bring me, give me a lift to Lars? And then he said, because he got a cock for my ring. And I'm like, okay, it's got to be a rush then. Oh, I got a ring for my cock. And we can...
Yeah, he's gonna bang or call maybe.
So the industry has changed a lot. If you see the machines, needles, colors, and everything we use nowadays.
Yeah, it's changed a fucking lot. It has.
Yeah. What equipments do you had when you opened Skin Deep?
Tiny Bennett machines and Mickey Sharp's machines. But Tony taught me how to build machines. He taught me how to mix colour. He taught me everything, really.
And you also did the needles.
Yeah, we used to make our own needles. And, it's completely different times now.
It's a lot. And how long would it take you to do needles?
I used to make a week's worth of needles in 2.5 hours. So sometimes I would go in on Monday because we didn't open Sundays and Mondays. And I'd go in on a Monday and get all my needles made for the whole week. But in them days you could sterilise them and reuse them. So, unless the needle went dull, you could just clean them in the ultrasonic and then sterilise them and reuse them. And customers that I didn't like that was getting on my fucking nerves, I used to have the machine and it'd be bzzz, and I go, have you seen that design? And they look around and I go bzzz, on the glass top, and blunt the needle in it. It used to hurt them like fuck, and they never come back. And other customers, I had one Larry, and he was a Millwall boy and all, and he was right Larry, like mouthy, and he had quite a few people with him. And he come in for his first tattoo, and he passed out. And in them days, we had the spray bottles, to clean the tattoo off with. When he was out, I sprayed him in his balls. And when he come round, I said, you fucking pissed yourself, mate. And he didn't want me to finish this fucking tattoo on him. Then it was about 6 months later, he come back again with a bunch of people. And I walked out, I said, yeah, what's up, mate? Yeah, I want to get this finished. I went, oh, yeah, you're the one that pissed yourself, ain't you? And all these friends were cracking up laughing.
He didn't like that.
No. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with a lot of people. One time I tattooed this great big black guy, Black John, and he was a bouncer at one of the top London nightclubs. And this was before they had to be licensed and this and that, so they were proper fighters, And I tattooed him quite a few times, and he come in one day and he said, yeah, I want a scorpion up here. And I said, I'll just put a few lines on, John, and I'll do it freehand. And he said, yeah, sure, that's no problem. And then, because we used to work behind glass, and I'm looking out in a shop, and there was some fucking hassles out there. And I said, I'll go and sort this, John. And he went, you want me to come with you? I went, no, you're all right, mate. I went out, I sorted it out. And when I come back, I started doing the tattoo again, but I'd got a bit stressed with this little bit of trouble in the tattoo shop. And, so I'm coming up one side and down the other with the legs. And I put a fifth leg on one of them. And I put the patch on him quick. I said, John, I've been running behind time because of that bit of trouble. And it was about 2-3 months later, he come in and he knocked on the glass. He went, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, whoops. And Fordy, the guy that was working with me, he said, this is trouble, because he saw it as well. And John said, look, this has got 9 legs. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll put another leg on for you. He went, no, they're only meant to have 8 legs. All right, mate. Well, look, I can do some shadows behind this. And he wasn't as black as black people can be. So I put some dark purple in him and this and that and covered it up. And then I turned around and I said to him, that's 50 quid, John. And he paid me. Oh. Fordy said to me, how the fuck do you get away with this, Bix? You know? But he was a good guy, John. He was.
Yeah. Tell that story about the guy who came in and he cheated on his wife and he was going to do
this is funny.
This is really good.
Hang on,
banging on the window. You got to tattoo me.
I've got to get comfortable. Hang on.
Yeah. So back okay?
No. It's good to have something to lean back on. But anyway, I had a guy come in and I knew him a little bit and he was quite drunk and we didn't tattoo drunks. And he said, no, Bix, you've got to help me. I want a love art with my wife's name because I've been carrying on with another woman and she's found out. And I said, yeah, all right. What's her name? And he went, Helene. I went, yeah, okay. And I did this tattoo and he fucked off. And then I went in because we used to take bookings on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I went in on a Sunday and he's banging on the door. And I went, what's the matter, mate? He said, you fucked up the name, blah, blah, blah. I went, what are you talking about? And I hadn't emptied the bins yet. And I pulled the transfer out because I make people write the names down so the spelling is correct. And he said to me, oh, yeah, I wrote that. I said, well, what's the matter? He said, my wife's name is Ellen and the woman I was knocking off was Helen. So I had to put a little flower to cover up the H.
Imagine telling your wife that you slept with a girl named that and you come home and show her her name. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, but Helen was happy.
Yeah,
I guess.
Ellen was happy.
Yeah.
I guess they got back together. I don't have a clue. But anyway.
But it sounds like the business was more fun back in the days.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was. You know, you, like I say, you got all the tough people, all the prostitutes, all the...
What the prostitutes? Where the fuck are they?
They're good business, mate.
Yeah, but I guess they're earning a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, the good-looking ones.
Oh.
Yeah, the good...
No, it was, like I say, it was people that lived on the edge of society.
Yeah.
You know? They weren't your normal customers.
They're like the misfits.
Yeah. So
I'm really happy that when I started, it was like still like old school, like how the industry is now. That's something completely different.
Yeah.
I really like that it's new, but I also really like that I had to experience like exclusive with you.
Yeah, I remember the first tattoo you did on exclusive.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna say in the future when we got like a bigger studio, I really want to have like a corner or something like really looking like a proper old school shop, like a exclusive looks now.
yeah.
And it was really fun to go into exclusive the other day because how Klibban made it look, it's fucking perfect. He really took exclusive back to it.
But
when I was there, I was painting white and
No, but you lot painted it fucking white. I was in America because I had it all bright colours and designs from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah.
All hand drawn. You know? And these four, him and Berger and Johanna and Klibman, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Klibman. And they said, we want to paint it all white. we want it, look. And I come back from America and I walked in and I went, what's this, a fucking dentist now? I couldn't believe it. They took all the hand-painted drawings down, but then they ended up wanting them back.
Yeah.
Like the big wooden tattoo machine. I think you got that off me, didn't you?
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened with it. I remember I had it.
Yeah, but that was one of the things they wanted taken down, so I had that hanging from the ceiling. And I was like, oh, I've had enough of this business. And now they all want to get like real tattoo studios again. And Berger's tattoo studio, Big Fish, that's really nice.
I haven't been there.
No, not me either. I want to go there and see.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fish stuff there, but that's what he's into. But
yeah, I guess
he's got a lot of drawings and.
Yeah, but Lars still got the like old school looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the wrong name of his studio now. I've done it for years. It's Dödskallegänget. It's called.
It's called Walk the Line.
No, it's not Walk the Line. I said that to Peter when he did the list when we did the convention.
Yeah.
And then Lars said, "When are you gonna learn?" Our name is Dödskallegänget. So
Yeah, like the Death Skull crew.
yeah,
I guess.
Death Skull crew. Yeah, the first tattoo I did at Exclusive Tattoo, I was fucking nervous.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I did it on
remember too.
Peter. You know, I started from home, and I had these yellow razors, disposables. I think there was a Bic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you really had to like put pressure to get the hair off. And then I took your like chirurg.
Yeah. Surgeon.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's the same amount of pressure, and I fucked his arm up like a big piece of flesh.
Actually, you can still see the scar.
And the funny thing is, the funny thing, the text says drama.
Drama.
It was drama from that fucking razor. Jesus.
Yeah, and you went to the bathroom like 3 times, I believe.
No, that was when I did your chest, the pig. I was shitting like 8 times. I don't know what the fuck I have eaten that day.
Yeah, I did a lot of tattoos back there.
And your stomach?
No, the stomach was
I think-
actually... No, the stomach was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was one of the first, worst sessions I ever done on anyone.
Yeah.
Because you weren't still at all.
No, I wasn't. The stomach was...
But I wasn't easy at my hand.
No,
so,
we weren't.
So do you miss tattooing?
Yep, I've made 3 in Dijon these last 2 months, and now I've got a list of 20 people that want tattoos from me. But I'm not opening a tattoo studio. I'll do them for free, and so it's just a hobby. So there's no tax to pay, and yeah. And I told Lulu, so I'm going to get into it when I get back. So she wants 3 more from me on her. No, 4 more. And yeah, and then a lot of people do. So, but I'll go around, I'll visit all the tattoo shops in Dijon. And there's a lot.
Is it a big city?
No, it's a small city, but a big town.
Okay.
So and it gets lots of tourists.
Lots of I'm not sure where it is. Dijon.
It's south of Paris, about 3.5 hours drive from Paris.
Oh, it's there where the mustard come from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dijon.
Yeah, it is there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dijon mustard.
And yeah, so
It's a little bigger in Sweden than Karlstad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we was meant to go to Dijon
Yeah,
not
we were.
too long ago
When-
when our friend Dalian had this Thai boxing match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do it.
Yeah,
No, something came up.
Yeah. But can you tell me more about your like career? Do you say career?
yeah, Korea.
Yeah, you do.
Career. When you came to Sweden, you opened Skin Deep, and
Yep.
what happened after? Because you've done a lot of things. You sold bathtubs and chocolate fountains, and you've done a lot of shit.
Chocolate fountain?
Yeah, and dildos.
I had 2 Swedish business partners, and they wanted to go to China and start. This was quite a few years ago, and they said to me, "You can come in on the business if you want," and it was an Orbia business.
A what?
AB company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, you got to put 100,000 in or something," and I put that in, and yeah, we went to China, and I was mostly concentrating on the tattoo equipment because that's the business that I knew. But they were buying fucking shower units that had telephones and massage and steam and all sorts in it, and we bought the first electric bicycles here. Now you see them everywhere, don't you? But I'm going back many years, and like I said, yeah, the chocolate fontaines and.
I'm sorry, who buys a chocolate fountain?
Oh, these were just little ones that you can have in the house.
Okay. I was imagining like the big ones like you have at the wedding.
We had a couple of them that we rented out.
Okay.
But didn't you sold them at Bergvik?
Yeah, we sold them in Obs.
Oh, Obs is like a big shopping mall here.
Yeah.
That was a long... Obs and MM.
Yeah, that was a long time
It's
ago.
got to be many years ago.
Yeah. And, yeah, the little ones, they were just like this big. So just if you're having a party, you could set them up. And, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it was... Oh, hang on, I've got to stand up.
Your back is fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked, mate.
So was it profitable?
Huh?
Was it profitable?
Yeah, what was...
The fountains.
Yeah, they sold all right.
Can you just move it like upwards a little bit?
Maybe that's what we're gonna do. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
like that.
That's good.
Yeah, perfect. You're gonna sell chocolate fountains.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, sometimes it's just the ideas that comes on the way that's the best.
Mm.
Yeah, like
So,
the soap cocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sold cocks in here, like soap.
Yeah. I bought lots of dildos in China.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember, because I ended up selling... When I left the company, Don didn't want to pay me any cash back. So he said, you can have your 100,000 back in goods. So, of course, I took all the tattoo stuff. And then he said, and we don't want to sell the dildos and stuff. So I had lots of dildos. I was selling them in the tattoo shop.
Yeah, you had this cock pump.
Yeah.
I remember I took one. And I was putting my cock in there and I was squeezing. And I could look at it. It was like, okay, this is... What the fuck is happening? But it looked bigger because you looked through the
glass.
The glass. But I left it for a while. And when I took it off, I was like, okay, this is no good. It was purple. The whole dick was like, oh, no, don't do this. And once one of my exes, when I was like going to break the ice with her stepdad, I was going to go and say hello because it was his birthday. I haven't really met him and shook his hand, so I went home to him and I gave him this package. And it was a cock pump in it. And he really didn't get the joke from it. It was like, I don't really need this. I'm like, no, it's a fucking joke.
I got ripped off on the internet like many years before because I saw that like you can get a penis enlarger, like a cock enlarger. And I sent off to the company. They sent me back a magnifying glass.
Well,
But what was the best business outside the tattoo industry?
I guess the roofing company was pretty good because the import company from China, one of the partners is a crazy man, and he just wanted to go, I think, to get away from his wife. And the other partner, he was shonky. He didn't want to spend no money, didn't want to advertise stuff. And, yeah, so it didn't really take off when it should have done, because the tattoo stuff sold like crazy, and I bought sterilisers from China and ultrasonic cleaners and needles, machines, everything. And that was pretty good. But I didn't have time to spend on a bloody computer all the time. And now I don't even have a fucking computer. You know, I just can't be done with it. So, yeah, the roofing company went well. I sold it to a good friend of mine who worked for me at the time. And, yeah, he ended up doing really well with it. He ended up owning a small plane that he could fly and had all his flying lessons. And so, yeah, he did pretty good at it.
He's from here?
No, it's just from England.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
And roofing, you like, what do you call them, takplattor, roof plates, or what do you call them?
Yeah, we used to put, what do you call it in Swedish? Slate. Schiffer.
Oh, okay.
We used to put schiffer on the roofs and concrete tiles, but we also did the asphalt roofs, the flat roofs.
Okay.
And, yeah, the business was going really well. And like I said, I had to make up my mind, like with the tattoo shop or the roofing. And I don't know, I chose the tattooing, so... yeah, it seemed to work out all right.
Bless you.
And, yeah.
That was a really kind sneeze.
Yeah.
Have you remember
heard him sneeze?
my sneeze? Fucking hell.
There's like 8 of them in a row. They get louder and louder and louder.
Oh, sorry, mate.
When I sneeze, when I do my sneezing, I'm doing like Adolf sneezed.
You do. You do. Yeah.
I just got a load of snot on your microphone.
It's okay. It's Krillis.
But, yeah, that's how that was.
But back again, when you was tattooing his Tommy's flat, you were opening Skin Deep, and when you moved here, where did you live?
First of all, I lived in a flat in Skoghall.
Aha.
And it was, yeah, just we knew the guy that owned it, and he moved in with his girlfriend, and then I moved to North Strand because I bought a house off of Ginger, and yeah, and that's where Fanny lives now.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But Ginger a redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I don't know.
Ginger.
I mean, it's said a lot of. I mean, what's a pikey? You said it before.
Like a gypsy, like a traveller.
Okay. Do you know what a pike is? I thought pikey was a fish.
A pike is a fish.
A pike is a gädda.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you were talking about Peaky Blinders, and they were all pikeys.
Oh,
yeah, if you've seen that.
So pikey and gypsy are basically the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Much. Yeah.
And a ginger is just a redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it was slang for something.
Also, you bought the house?
Yep.
And
yeah, and me and Maria, we lived in the big bit because it had 4 apartments in them days. And then I rented out the other 2 apartments, so it didn't cost me hardly anything to live there. And I rented one out to Eric from Gothenburg, hippie.
Yeah.
Who was my first apprentice in Sweden. Very good, very, very good, clever fucker. Can we stop this so I can go and have a shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. See you soon.
We're gonna come back in a little bit. Just take a shit. See you in a bit. Cheers, mate. Live and direct. We are back after a proper shit.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good bit of relief.
A good bit of relief. When we start our podcast, we often we have this little what do you call it? Information thingy.
Drottninggatan podcast.
I think the people won't get it because it's English, so we do it in English.
Okay.
So if you consider turning your hair blue or becoming a vegan or some shit, if you easily offended, you shouldn't listen to this. You should stop like 1 hour ago or something.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like 10 minutes in the episode, but fuck it anyway. You can just fuck off then. So we do like this. You ready? We never done the intro in English. So
No, you're
Peter,
going to do the Queen Street podcast.
this is Queen Street.
Queen Street podcast.
Okay då. Let's go. Jip, 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 jip. This is Queen Street Piddly Piddly Podcast with Mr. Keith Bickle. Let's go. Help me fill out something.
I don't know, perfect.
Alrighty, back on track. Let's go. So this is your first time doing podcast?
Yeah, I didn't even know what one was, mate.
Yeah, it is just, we play this with, and then we're going to send it on Spotify, YouTube, and
Okay.
a couple of different places
Right.
where podcasts are.
I'm starting to write a book at the moment
Yeah?
because I've been tattooed by almost 101 people now. And I'm going to rip off the Walt Disney 101 Dalmatians.
Oh.
And it's going to be called 101 Tattoo Artists. And it's got stories from when I was first started tattooing and who's tattooed me, because many famous tattooists in America, China, Thailand, all over Europe, and actually all over America. But I'll tell you one funny story out of it. I had this old boy come in the shop one day in London, and it was a Tuesday. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays were always quiet. You know, like the weekends were the busiest. Huh?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No, no.
And yeah, I had this old boy come in. He was like, I can't remember, like 80 years old or something. And I went out to him and I said, yes, mate, what do you want? He went, I want a Millwall lion, because he supported Millwall all his life. He wanted a British bulldog and an English rose. I said, oh, yeah, sure. I'm thinking that's handy. 3 tattoos on a fucking, on a Tuesday. And I said to him, have you got any tattoos? He went, oh, no, not at all. I said, oh, okay. Why do you want these tattoos now? He said, I've just walked out of the old people's home because their kids, his kids had put him in it, and they didn't never come and visit him, and they hate tattoos. So he wanted 3 tattoos made. All right, mate. I said, you know, they hurt a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. I'll be all right. Okay. He wanted the Millwall lion first. And, you know, when you work on very old skin, you've got to be really gentle with it.
Yeah.
Because they can bruise up. And he had the outline and shadows done on the lion.
Continue.
And it just bruised up.
Okay.
And I said to him, and he said, we're stopped now. And, he went out, I covered it up. We went out and into the waiting area. And he said, how much do I owe you? And I went, there's 28, mate. You know, like £28.
Yeah.
He got his little purse out, he counting out 28 pence. And I went to him, no, mate, it's £28. He went, what, they cost that much? I don't have that much money. I said, here, and I put his change back in his hand. I went, go on, fuck off. You're the oldest Millwall hooligan I've ever fucking met.
But how does the Millwall line look?
Oh, I've got one on my phone, hang on.
Was Millwall lion, was it?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lions.
Oh, lion. I thought it was line.
No, a Millwall lion.
Oh, that's...
But that's not the classic version. The other one is standing up like that.
okay.
But yeah.
So the lion represent Millwall and the bulldog represent England, I guess.
Yeah, British bulldog and the English rose. So yeah. But he never did come back.
Now we realize it was expensive. Yeah,
Exactly. Which one was your first tattoo?
Oh, my first one. Let me think. Oh, it's been covered up now. My second one was this one.
The snake.
Yeah, snake and a skull. Just a classic design. And what happened, because in them days, I was only 17 when that happened, and you had to be 18 in England to get a tattoo. And we gone down to Elephant and Castle to Rick's place, and there was a big queue outside the door, you know, because there was not many tattooists in South East London. Well, just 3 back then, because I was the fourth one. And and I was sitting there waiting, and the guys come out. He's like Rick's helper, and he went, "All right, who's next?" I went, "Me, mate." He said, "Oh, what do you want?" And I wanted this skull with a blue cap on and something, I can't remember, a scroll underneath. And that was £35, which was a lot of money back then. And he said, "Oh, he doesn't do anything above £25 on a Saturday." What? Well, come on, make your mind up, or you lose your turn. And I just looked around and I went, "I'll have that one." and that was it. And that was my second tattoo. So, yeah. And, you know, the ones for £25, you can make them in 20 minutes. So you was earning good money, you know. So, yeah.
But when you came here, you got sleeves?
Yeah, I've had sleeves for fucking years.
I mean, when you came, was there anyone else
No,
that had sleeves or something like that here?
I was the most heavily tattooed person in Karlstad for many years. and you know, down in Dijon in France, a lot of people just have black and white work now, but they don't have sleeves like that. They just have a little one here, little one here, little one here. And when I go out in the summer and I've just got my shorts and a T-shirt on, people just staring at me. So it's or maybe it's because I'm so fucking good looking.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're gonna have a closer look now when they know that you have like 2 dogs on the cock.
Well, I'm not showing you me cock. That's it. I'll show you me back and the rest of it, but no.
Who done your back?
A guy called Ian of Reading. He won lots of prizes back in the day. I've heard that he's still working a little bit. He's sort of semi-retired. Yeah.
But did you ever used to go to conventions, tattoo?
Yeah. In England, yeah. I went to many.
Yeah, I went to the convention in England. Jesus, remember?
What, Sean's?
Yeah, with Inkfest. I got it. Chalky did one here on me. Inkfest.
Yeah, that was Sean's.
I was so fucking hungover when I did that one. I was close to puke when I was sitting there. And I never smoked that much weed in my entire life. Fucking hell. And Gurka was with us.
That's right.
The cucumber.
Yeah. And we also hanging around with like potheads.
Oh.
And they were at the floor. I was still standing. You can imagine.
Sean come out because he's always go like that when he's stoned.
Yeah.
And he said, "Fuck me, I could blindfold you with a bit of dental floss."
And my eyes are like,
Yeah.
And I remember I was so stoned and I stole your cookies and I never told you.
How now you did.
I was walking and I was like, oh, fucking hell. I was,
Oh, you dodgy
that wasn't good for my blood sugar though.
Yeah.
That was a good trip to England. And when we went there for Sean's, when he turned 40. And when did we go to Germany? To Kat and Bernie?
She had an anniversary, didn't she, for tattooing? Was it her 20th anniversary or
Something
20
like
years
that.
in the business? Something like that.
I was fucked that night as well. I went up to stage after the party. There was still music and stuff, and a lot of people in the room. And I went up on stage, and I thought the microphone was off. So I was like, Schnitzel! In the microphone, it was like, oh, Jesus. You could hear me.
Yeah.
That was fun. So when did you tattoo last time?
Oh, like I said, about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago in Dijon.
And do you use still the, what do you call them, coil machines, or do you use the pencils?
I use the coil machines. Yeah.
You should try the new ones. It's so much easier.
Yeah, so everybody keeps saying. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I've got Molly wants a tattoo from me, and Jeanette wanted another tattoo from me. And who else was it? I can't remember who else it was, but
as soon as we say you're gonna do some tattoos, people are gonna call and text, so that shouldn't be any problems.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm not doing them for cash.
No, we won't tell the tax man.
No.
We won't tell. What's her name? Linda.
Linda och Sofia.
We got our tax missuses. Has been checking through the company a lot, and it's been a headache. They're asking questions, and they want you. Yeah, you bought some Coca-Colas on your company. You took them private. Like now, I give it to customers. If you're gonna come tattoo yourself for 5,000 to 10,000, I can give you a Coca-Cola, and I can also give you a Coca-Cola when we do some podcast or have an art show, or have music quiz. It's a lot of places where we like give. So,
but they saying that he has how many was it? Like over 900 or something?
900 Cola Zero and like 500 Bon Aqua. And we got pictures from the podcast and everything, and show them. It's like, no, this is proof, but you haven't convinced me yet. It's like, what the fuck? But this is soon over.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, because the tax people, they started coming down hard on tattooists, didn't they?
Yeah. But when they came to this studio, I think they came to just look at the tattoo studio. And they didn't know we did a lot of things like podcast and so that's probably why they had so many questions. Because when I went to the tax office, I was like, what the fuck is a podcast? What do you mean YouTube? It's like...
Yeah, they have no idea.
Exactly.
I remember the tax people come into exclusive one time, and I was away in the States because that was when you had to have these new tills that had computers on them or something like that. And I'd bought one, and I'd registered it with the tax people, and they came in and they said, oh, this is not registered, blah, blah, and Berger called me up in the States, and I said, oh, I'm in the United States, I'll be back on this date. And they came back again, and there was a great big guy and a little old lady, and I said to Berger, I don't like the look of these two. And I went out, I said, yeah, can I help you? Yeah, we're from the tax office. You haven't got a new till registered. I said, yes, I have, it's been registered. I went and found a paper. I said, what are you talking about? Okay, it's been registered. He said, well, I want to see that you've set it up correctly. I said, what are you talking about, mate? He said, it's a fucking till. And he said to me, give me a receipt. I said, yeah, but I need to put money in a till for that. He said, just give me a receipt for 1 krona. I said, yeah, all right, give me 1 krona. And Berger's like, you can't talk to the tax people like that. And the guy got his little purse thing out, give me 1 krona. I tapped it in. He looked, he said, yeah, okay, this is all right. And then what he pulled me up on, the clocks had just gone back or forward to summertime or winter time. And I hadn't changed the clock yet, but it had just gone back. And he said, you've got to change the clock on this. Yeah, all right, mate, for fuck's sake, you know.
How much had you pay for that?
Oh, it was a lot of money back then. Because, you know, all the people that were importing these fucking tills...
Like for the fine?
I didn't get fined.
Okay. I was fined 12,500 because I was a little bit off in the change.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
12,500.
I would have argued with him, mate.
I did. But it was like, no. I couldn't. And that was because I was like, on the right-hand side in the till, I was like saving monies from the day before. And I used to save the whole week. So them 3 were like how much money I made, and then I saved it here. But I had to like put them out. And I said, so you mean I can just throw them on the floor? Like, yeah, you can't have him here. 12,500.
Fucking pathetic.
It is.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it was different back when you were running studios like Skin Deep and stuff like that.
I had problems with them in Sweden because I had an apartment in London. It was only 2 years old, and I bought it, and it was right. You could see the River Thames from there, so it was sort of on the outskirts of London. And I don't know. I ended up selling it, and I transferred the money from the English bank to the Swedish bank, and the tax people got in touch with me and said, "Oh, what's this money?" Because, Swedish banks, they tell the tax people shit.
They do.
And I said, yeah, this is my flat in London, blah, blah, blah. And then I got a letter from the English tax office saying that there's no tax to pay on this. And the Swedish, they wanted 30% tax. And I met up with them, and I had to get a specialist on this. And he was pretty good. And in the end, I said to him, well, look, I just renovated the flat. I mean, it was like 2 years old. There was no work to do on it. And I got all my friends in England to write out receipts, like from the painting company and building company and la, la, la. And I took it to the tax office and said, boom, boom. And I ended up paying like 5,000 for it or something. And I said, how can I be taxed in England? Oh, because it's called double tax because we're all in Europe. I'm like, what? I said, well, in that case, my English shop made a loss last year. And I got money back from the English tax office. So then I can claim that I get money back from you as well. And then they just wiped it off. They said, no, we can leave this now. Because I was just arguing with them too much. They were fucking incredible. And what was it when we met up with them one time? What was that about?
The health or...
Oh, yeah, the health people, wasn't it? I think. And they said, oh, no, but, we got to get to the studio. I said, your office is just up the road. It's a 5-minute walk. Oh. How can you be charging me this much for a health check?
Yeah.
And you was in here 5 minutes. You asked Birra to come along and educate them on sterilisation and everything like that. And I said, I'm not paying this sort of money for a health visit. Because in the old days, they just used to come one time in the beginning. And then if they had a complaint against you, then they would keep coming. And, we went up and argued with them. And I won that case as well.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lars was with us.
That's right.
Just that, we went there.
Yeah.
But we have to pay for the visit the other week. The other day. Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're going to pay. The health people came here and they also came to the convention, so we got 2 invoices.
But can't we send Keith to them? He can argue. So you have to pay for the visit as well?
Yeah.
And did they come once a year now?
Yeah.
But what for? I mean, if you've had no complaints against you...
No, they're going to come for the monies, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe they come every second year, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But their attitude is so much better now.
Okay.
So like 3 years ago, it used to be shit. Mm-hmm. We had people here. They came and told me that it is a guy in the studio that's been tattooed from one of you that's in coma. I'm like, what the fuck? No. Who? When? It's like, Wednesday this week. Someone get a tattoo and they are in coma now. And I'm like, okay, I really gotta. They said, we're gonna check your hygiene routines. I'm like, that's no problems with them. You can wake me in the middle of the night. I know my routines. That's no problems. First of all, before we're gonna discuss any further, we're gonna see who got the tattoo. And a couple of hours later, after they've been gelling and they say, oh, this is shit, blah, 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 they're in coma. I got number to the guy who was getting a tattoo. I was the one who tattooed him. And I called him up and I said, first of all, how are you? So my tattoo is a little bit fucked. Okay, have you been in a coma? He's like, no. Who the fuck said that? And I'm like, oh, holy smokes. And we talked. Can you please go through what happened with the tattoo? And I did his armpit. I did like a solid black leather. And the day after, he went to the work and was carrying his snickare, what do you call it? Carpenter. And he got an infection and he continued to work and it didn't heal good. And I still had to pay for Skatteverket, eller for the health people. And I think maybe 2 years after, people still think it was like infection from the studio because the reputation. Säger man så?
You do?
Yeah, that the health people said.
So you basically got a bad rep because of the health people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I said, you got to do something for me. You got to go out in the media and say sorry. And they just, no. I never got any help with them. And I text them and I called them and nothing happened. But now it's many years.
But they still charge you.
Yeah, they still charge me, right?
I had
the people in the hospital, they said this is not from the tattoo studio.
Yeah.
So but they are better now, much better.
But that's all the authorities in Sweden.
Yeah.
You know, when I was building my house in Bufferstrode, I lived there for 1.5 years. And suddenly I was at home, I wasn't working that day. And suddenly I saw a guy putting a dustbin there. And I went, what are you doing, mate? And he went, no, this is your dustbin there. They can charge you each month for your dustbin. I said, I don't fucking need it. I've got a compost heap for the old food, the papers I can burn, the tin cans you take to the bank to get your money back on the tin cans. I said, I don't need one. I haven't had one for 1.5 years. What are you talking about? And I just opened up the back of his lorry and threw it back in. And about, 1 week later, again, I was still at home. I wasn't working. And the guy had just dropped one off and fucking disappeared quickly. And this was at Easter.
He made a run for it.
Yeah. And I took the fucking dustbin. I took it down to the Karlstad commune place or whatever you call it. And I wrote a note on it. Stop dumping your rubbish on my land. It's not needed. Blah, 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 blah. If you continue with this, I'm gonna stand in the dustbin and hand out leaflets saying that the local council or the commune, they treat us like fucking rubbish, and I'm going to stand in it outside your office handing out these leaflets. Anyway, it ended up, I had a letter from the top person there, and they said, yeah, we agree, you don't need a dustbin. So, because they said, oh, you can share one with a neighbour. And Reardon was my nearest neighbour, but Jimmy and Ginger, they both signed these papers, but they were too far away, and I couldn't take rubbish in a car. And I said, what are you talking about? You charge me to go to the dump every month. So if I've got any rubbish that I can't burn or whatever, then I take it to the rubbish dump. And anyway, I got away with it, and Ginger was just amazed. He's like, how did you get away with it?
Yeah, I thought they were mandatory.
Yeah. That's what he thought. But like I said, they said that I could share with a neighbour. But Reardon's, there's a small bit of forest. You know, you can see her house. It's fucking 3-minute walk. And I took a video of it on the phone and took it down to the fucking commune. And I said, this is how far it is. Oh, yeah, but she's not really your neighbour because you've got this bit of forest that another guy owns. And I said, and what about the other people? Oh, you're not allowed to take rubbish, and especially food rubbish. I said, I told you, all the food goes in the compost. And then they wanted a thing of my compost pot, which I just bought at Bill Teamer. And I said, yeah, well, you can't take food. And I said, well, what happens if I go to McDonald's, I buy a load of food, and then I don't feel like eating? I'm still travelling with food in the car, aren't I? Yeah, that's true. But, well, I said it must be legal then. What are you talking? No, I'll give them some shit. And, yeah, I won. And Ginger was just amazed. He was like, I can't believe you've got away with this.
Yeah, because nowadays you have 4 of those.
Yeah?
4 bins.
Oh,
yeah. Everyone has them.
Oh, yeah.
Some new thing.
And not everyone.
No, but everyone that lives in the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have 4. I only have 1.
Oh.
And, yeah, Magoo and Miriam, when they moved into my place, they wanted a bin. And they said it was real trouble trying to get one because they all knew me down there. And they were like, no, you don't get a bin. And they had a real trouble getting a dustbin from the convent. And when I pulled up, I was like, what's the fucking dustbin doing here? I said, I won the case. I'll go and dump it on their place again. And, no, we applied for it. We wanted one. Whatever, you know. And I told the lady there, no, I burn all my papers. You know, I don't have any advertising papers posted in the post box. So it's just old envelopes and things. And but that's bad for the environment. What are you talking about? Everybody's got a fucking open fire there.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's bad to burn a bit of paper? You know, but yeah, I argued with them and I got away with it. It's fucking brilliant. And yeah, the woman that worked there, she spoke with an Irish accent because her husband was from Ireland. And she spoke really good English. And yeah, and she was sort of half laughing really. Cause
she didn't have a choice.
No, she knew that like I was right, you know. Yeah, I do. I like arguing with the authorities, you know.
Was it any fighting when you build a house at Bofasterud?
No, some. You know, when they send their inspectors to come and meet you, and they said, "Oh, this staircase is not right." Why? Because a small kid could fit through there and fall onto the floor. And I went. And Gary was there at the time, and I said, yeah, but I don't have any small kids. I said, if I did have a small kid in the house, I would take care of it. And she said, no, this is, and I bought the staircase in Sweden, brand new in Sweden. Okay, I said, well, if you look out, I don't know if you noticed, but it's forest everywhere. And everywhere there's trees that are falling down and there's big dips in the ground. And should I put some barriers there for the children not to fall down? And Gary just started laughing his ass off. He was like, you can't talk to him like that. Yeah, you fucking can. Anyway. Yeah, I had to change a few things. But it's a very special house, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I remember it was something with the windows. So you did some marks.
Did some marks on the windows.
You did some marks on the walls. I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and I believe the house
some kind of windows.
Was also getting some exposure on Instagram, wasn't it? When it was on Hemnet.
Oh, just det.
Yeah, so a lot of people saw it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, some influencer was surfing on Hemnet, you know, the site where all houses are for sale.
Yeah, yeah.
And he put like a list of the 10 most special houses in Sweden or something like that. And your house actually made the list like top 3 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a video when we were in the house, when I rented it from you.
Yeah, when we did the elk talk.
When we had our Christmas table.
Oh yeah.
And we had these really special ingredients in the table. We had the moose cock.
Yeah.
We had a podcast listener came to the studio and gave me a bag with a dick in it. And moose cock. And I don't know why. I thought it was a German
Delicacy.
delicacy.
But
yeah?
it wasn't.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, so how do I cook it? He's like, I don't know. And he just handed me the cock. And a friend of mine that's a chef, exactly.
Yeah.
He did something with the cock and we ate it.
Listen, Lars has just texted. He said, "Are you still in the studio?" And I said, "Yes."
Yeah, so we'll bang on the door.
So,
Yeah, we will hear him.
yeah, good.
There's no problems.
And, yeah.
Yeah, that house was actually special. I remember when we moved in there, you moved in there, and we had to take the tractor to get the TV upstairs because it didn't fit the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get all the furniture up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really special house. It's real nice.
But I didn't get offered the money I wanted. And it's got a nice bit of land with it.
How much you want for it? I mean, maybe someone will hear it.
I wanted 5 million for it.
Yeah.
And, you know, where the walls are so thick, the electricity bill is 6,000 for 3 months in the winter.
Well, that's nothing.
No. And in the summer, it's like 1,500 or something. Yeah, it's. I built it very, very well, and yeah. But like I say, the housing market had collapsed, and some idiot offered us 3.7, and Ginger said to me, "Take it off the market." He said, "Rent it out, take it off the market, and wait till the market gets better." So that's what I'm doing at the moment.
It's waiting.
Yeah, just waiting.
But how does your life look now? Where you live and everything?
Oh, I fucking love it, mate. It's right in the middle of Dijon. She's got this little cabin. It's maybe 6 meters to the toilet, and then 6 meters to the fridge to get a beer. and she's got this little tiny garden. There's maybe 6 meters by 5 meters. And she's got an upstairs, but it's just a double bed. And then lots of her bloody clothes everywhere. She's a woman.
Yeah.
She got clothes. I've got all my clothes in one little, like, fucking box thing. And, yeah. Yeah. No, and then when you go outside, you're in the middle of Dijon. So you've got a restaurant, a bar, a clothes shop, a bar, no, another restaurant, a bar, cigarette shop, and then a bar. So like, I'm fucking paradise for me. Yeah.
Dijon. Have you been to Dijon?
I have never been. Yeah, I've been to France, but never Dijon.
Okay.
I've been to Strasbourg, I believe it's called, on the border of Germany.
Yeah.
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 Been there last year, I think, when we went to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, 2 years ago when we were in Austria, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Then we took the way by.
Yeah, the food is delicious. The people are all friendly in Dijon. And my lady knows all the lunatics there because she's a bit of a lunatic as well. And now they think I'm a fucking lunatic. And, yeah, they keep on at me, oh, you must parlez-vous français, and I say, yeah, okay, enculé, which means fuck off in French.
Enculé.
Enculé. But we all get on great, and people come up, shake your hand. Oh, bonjour, ça va? And no, it's a really nice place to live, and the weather is fucking great. We had maybe less than a centimetre of snow this winter, and that's very good for my back. So, yeah.
How did you meet her?
We were travelling. Me, Magoo and Miriam travelled down to Spain. And, of course, I knew Lionel because I'd met him one time before. And yeah, we was at a bar one night, or one day, and I told Lionel, I'm going to move to Dijon, and he said, oh, you can live at my house. But he lives about 25 minutes south of Dijon. And we're in this bar, and I got chatting with her, and I said, oh, do you want to take a ride on the bike? And she said, yeah, sure. And then I said to her, have you got a boyfriend? Because I'm not messing around with someone else's missus. And she said, no. I said, do you want a boyfriend? She said, no. And I was like, what? And I spoke to Miriam about it. She went, I can see in her eyes she does want a boyfriend. And yeah, I don't know. I got Magoo to drive the van back because I had a big van at the time, and we'd put the 2 motorbikes in the back of it. And yeah, and he brought all that back here, and I just moved in with her. And yeah, we've been pretty close ever since. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you've done a lot of traveling, it sounds like.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Yeah, I told you, D. Willie, my one of my American friends, he's doing podcasts, and he gets people contacting him or emailing him, whatever they're fucking doing. And he said, I didn't know you've been to so many places in America, because a lot of people listen to his podcasts. So
it was Manifesto, was it?
I'll have to text him later.
Yeah.
And check it. So
maybe we can do an episode with the Manifesto then, D. Willie.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We could go there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He been to Exclusive a couple of times when I worked there.
Yeah.
He did the monkey.
Yep.
On an old friend's neck.
Yep.
And in the hair of the monkey, it says Willie. You can't see it because you just hide it in the hair.
But where in America is it?
He's in Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was the biking life over there?
Oh, it's lovely.
Better than here?
Yeah. It's the only thing is like the laws change. So in Ohio, you don't have to wear a crash helmet.
Oh, we can ride without?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when you just cross the bridge in West Virginia, you got to wear a crash helmet. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
But no, I like America. I've worked in Texas, in Ohio, in New York, in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, a few other places.
I want to go to Texas so bad.
With tattooing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got another funny story for you. I was tattooing in Texas. Me and Tommy flew over because D. Willie, he moved to Texas for a while. And he was working for a big motorcycle club, which I guess if you know Texas, you can guess which club it is. And, yeah. And Big John said, yeah, sure, tell him to come over and work. And he had 3 tattoo shops. One of them in the middle of where the spaceships take off from.
Florida, I was going to say, but no
idea.
Anyway.
Houston.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He had one shop there, and then he had one shop right on the coast. So it was right on the Mexican Sea. So when you come out of the shop, and there's the sea. And then he had a shop in Galveston, and it was Mardi Gras time.
Oh.
And I was working in a shop in Galveston, and yeah, in them days you used to carry your tattoo equipment with you. You never left it in a tattoo shop. And I'm walking in with all this stuff one morning, and it was about 10 o'clock. And we didn't open until 12, but I had to make needles back then. And this drunken fucking yank comes up. Hey, man, you the tattoo artist? I said, yeah, mate. What time do you open, man? I want a tattoo. And he's like this drunk as fuck. And I told him, 2 o'clock. I figured he's going to be more drunk and he'll forget it.
Yeah.
He fucking came back at 2:00. And I said to John, like, what do you think? He's drunk as fuck. He went, well, fucking take his money, Bix. Don't worry about it. So I sat him down. I said, what do you want? And it was all flash on the wall back then. And he picked this pin-up girl. And she had a chain, holding a chain. And she had this panther sitting down beside her like a pet dog. And he went, I want that pin-up girl, but I don't want the dog. Okay, mate, no problem. And I don't want the panther. So I just made the transfer. I said, I'll do the leg freehand. You know, it's just a...
Yeah.
And anyway, he's sitting there and he's like this, rocking around, drunk as fuck. And I was saying, sit fucking still, mate. Sit the fuck still. And anyway, as I come down the leg, he fucking went, and passed out. So, and I'm just coming round on the top of the foot. And in the end, I just fucking put the bottom of the foot on and then just shaded it up and kicked him out of the shop. So he had one foot, it looked like a fucking elephant had stood on it. Yeah. And
Have you been there?
Where?
America,
No.
States. Yeah.
No. Nope. I haven't traveled like anything.
Yeah,
I've been traveling with you a couple of times.
Yeah,
That's
with me
it.
as well.
Yeah, we've been to Spain a couple of times.
And also Poland.
Just there.
Yeah.
We went to, what's...
Auschwitz and Birkenau.
Ja.
When we stayed in Krakow.
I was most interested in them CBD.
Yeah, you were.
I bought this like CBD. You know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I ate a lot.
He ate a lot. He ate so much he actually slept most of the time.
It was... I don't know why the fuck we went there.
When?
Why?
Because we want to go to Auschwitz and to Birkenau.
You, me, and your friend Hugga.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a couple of years ago.
you remember when me and you travelled to Germany?
Which one of the times?
It was me, you, and we met Kat and Bernie there.
Is Lars outside?
I can go up and open.
No, he said, hang on, he said...
Okay. The States is awesome. We should go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do the podcast.
Yeah, I want to go. I really want to travel.
Yeah. Yeah, I made mine there when you fucked it up.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, you played on the casino and you won some monies.
Yeah, but I did a tattoo before that in LA and you fucked up the dates.
Is it wrong?
It's wrong.
It says 15, and what should it say?
It says 15 to 25. Like I was only there for 10 days. We were there for 3 weeks. So it's supposed to be 5.
No, he just texts me, tell him when I'm done. What was I telling you now?
Where were we?
Yeah, we were at the foot.
The big
The
elephant.
elephant.
Oh, yeah,
foot.
the big elephant.
No. You talked about when we went to Germany to Kat and Bernie.
Right.
Yeah, and I took the postman with us, and Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, that trip I remember. We can't talk too much about that. I went to the hospital and everything in Germany. Oh.
Yeah, you got mugged, didn't you?
Yeah.
For your telephone.
Of course we did.
Ah, Jesus. Outside a strip club.
As well.
And we'd been on the piss all day. And you remember I started at like 8 o'clock in the morning because the bar's open fucking all the time over there. And no one looks at you if you're drinking a beer. It's not like Sweden.
No.
And yeah, I was drinking beer, but you hadn't started yet. And yeah.
Yeah, that's a very different culture over there.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in Berlin, I believe I was celebrating my 30. Yeah, I believe that. And all the people were like, all the time around me. I was like, what are you doing? I was thinking Coke, basic instinct. But they used this snuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. You know, I bought some. The sniffing snooze.
Basic instinct. Where did it come from?
Like, cocaine.
Exactly.
I know. It was everywhere.
Yeah, and they didn't come back home because we were staying in like a bed and breakfast place. Kat and Bernie left, like the German friends, and I wanted to get back, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just me and Harry Potter, like a customer. I just called him Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And and I said to him, like, if they're not back in another hour, we're fucking leaving. And luckily they came back, but he was so fucking hungover and slanty-eyed, if you know what I mean.
I do.
And
I remember that trip.
yeah, so do I.
Especially we went to a really nice restaurant.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
We were. I think I haven't been with you so long
no,
when we went there because I was really new at English. I haven't spoken a lot.
No.
So I was, of course, what do you call it?
Nervous?
Nervous, exactly. And I really, really had to shit. I was, I can't go take a shit in this restaurant. This is no good. And I was holding it for a long time. And it's just like, no, I can't. I really need to go and shit. So I go into the toilet. I really do take huge shit. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go back and pretend nothing happened. But when I open the door, it stands two ladies there, and they're looking at me and say, "Ew, you know this is a ladies, right?"
yeah,
That made it so much worse. And they sat the table like next to us,
Yep.
and that's the disgusting piece of shit.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is hard to speak another language because you think you know the words, but you actually don't.
Yeah. No, the only time I speak English is when I talk with you. I think.
Well, you can talk it with most Swedes. Most Swedes talk English.
They do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I'm talking when I game, and that's a whole lot different
Yeah.
English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, but I was thinking when I was sitting here doing the English podcast, we have so many episodes we can do because all of them stories we've done for years. We haven't said it in English.
We haven't, which
Fucking
basically
hell.
is a good thing as well, because not all of the people can hear it.
We can filter some of it.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It
Yeah.
was really fun to have you with us. Really.
It's always fun to be here, mate. And you know, I only come all the way from Dijon because you was having a tattoo convention.
Yeah,
And
Oh, that means a lot.
it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really like that you came. Of course, you're going to be at our first tattoo convention, and really fun to see Sean,
yep,
Burger,
yep.
Klibban came.
Yeah, Klibban was there as well.
But Klibban, actually, I totally forgot to ask him to work at the convention.
Uh-huh.
I thought they closed down.
I was a bit embarrassed, but he's for sure gonna come next year.
Yeah, he is.
And Gurka came and Burger,
Yeah.
Yep.
really funny, and all of them others as well. We're
Yeah.
really happy with the outcome, and people were so happy with it. No complaints, like
No.
nothing.
The only complaint I had was I went up to the bar and it was 95 kroner for a bottle of Mariestad.
95.
Yeah, for a big bottle of Mariestad. And I pulled out 100 kroner and he went, I can't give you any change. What? We don't take cash here. I can't give it. I said, well, I'm not paying 100 kroner for a fucking bottle of Mariestad. And then I had to go and see Berger and Lars and Lars didn't have any credit
Mr.
card.
Lars as well.
Yeah, he didn't have any credit card with him. So he got another friend of his that was there to go and buy the beer for us. And I had to keep getting people to buy me beer.
Yeah, they don't take cash.
Yeah.
The restaurant
And
has stopped with it as well, which is
I can't believe it.
control, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, easier because all the cash business gets, a friendly visit from the taxman. Yeah, like hairdresser and tattoo shops, I believe.
Yeah, I heard
yeah.
one guy in town here is a hairdresser. He got like fines for like 30,000-40,000 something.
Yeah.
One was because he didn't turn it on in right time, and another was the change in it, and I can't remember, but it was a lot of...
They make it difficult to have cash in the business because they don't want people to have cash in the business, basically.
Yeah, but when they came here last time, when they did this revision thing, they was like, really, we're going to look at your cash. I'm like, I don't take cash anymore since you were here last time. So they would really want to just get me.
Yeah. Because they don't want people to use cash.
Let me finger our ass for a couple of months now. I start to enjoy
But
it.
that's the difference when you travel. They take cash everywhere.
France and Spain.
It's the same with Germany.
Lots of the bars, she's got signs up, no cards, just cash.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking brilliant, you know? Because when I was doing building work over here, I used to get my wages paid into my bank. And when I went to Coop or Systembolaget, I would take the cash out and then spend it because I don't want them knowing what I'm spending my money on.
No.
It's none of their business. You know, I've obviously paid me tax on it because it's gone in my bank. And what I do with my cash is up to me.
Not anymore.
No.
At least here in Sweden.
Yeah.
But nowadays you barely don't see any cash.
No. That's the beauty of traveling because it gets you a sense of freedom when you have the cash.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think it's easier to save when you have cash.
Yeah.
Because I have 500. I don't want to buy one drink.
No.
But if my card, it can be 10,000. But what the fuck did I buy? You know.
What's the time, mate?
It's 7.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
7:05.
Time to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You going to give us a lift home or shall I sort something else out?
I can.
Okay,
For sure.
nice one.
No problems.
Nice
I can
one.
just go home and get my car and then pick you up outside.
Okay.
It's no problem.
But when are you going back to France?
Not this Monday, but the Monday after.
Yeah, you fly?
No, I'm taking the bus again.
Oh, okay.
So
Taking a ride.
Taking a ride, yeah. No, but it's very easy to do the bus.
yeah, and it costs less than 2,000 kroner.
Oh.
So, and you know, if I have to fly, I've got to get a bus or a train to Stockholm and then get from there to the airport and then
Yeah, I also prefer the car if you can hold the bus. So yeah.
So it's it's not too bad at all.
So you're a bit homesick now then.
I've been homesick since I fucking got here.
What numbers is this episode?
Oh, I don't know which one. Which was the last one?
Gonna see. This is 216 with Gurka last time.
Yeah, then we did
70, but this is the first because this is
no, because we did Danny as well.
Anyway, we will see what it says because this is the first in English. So we're gonna say it. You listen to the first episode in English.
How you do?
Do like this. Alrighty, thanks a lot to everyone who was listening to this, to our first English episode.
I would say Swinglish.
Swinglish episode.
Swinglish episode.
Really funny, and I definitely gonna do this again. And if you want to be our guest next time, just send us on Instagram, Drottninggatan _ I don't know, podcast. Take care, and thanks a lot to you, Keith.
Yeah.
It was really fun to have you here.
Yeah, you're very welcome, mate.
Super duper.
Yeah.
And if you want to listen to us, but in Swedish, you do that on our patreon.com/Judits. Take care. See you next time. Cheers.
No.
Oh, that was good.